Hey guys, welcome back to Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back with a brand new benchmark. Today we're testing out Tchia for the PC. As you can see today I'm running this on my Intel Core i3-10105 with the AMD RX 570 4GB VRAM graphics card. I'm running with 16GB of DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory, and I am playing at a native, we're playing at 1080p with a mixture. I'm basically running on the epic settings, but I'm changing simply processing to high, and I've disabled screen space global illumination and also drop shadows to high. Everything else is as it was. Draw distance is on high, foliage is on high. We're not going to put those on epic, and DLSS is using quality, but it's not on, so it doesn't really matter. Now, these are the settings that I ended the RX 600 video on, if you guys were wondering, simply because the game was a bit too demanding. You will drop a lot of 60 FPS in this game, so you're going to need to really lower some settings. I believe I'm going to have to do so even more with the RX 570, but let's get into the game first. As you can see, we're not even hitting 60 here. That's a problem. So I'm going to need to drop this immediately just to maintain 60. Because look at this, in this area here, it's not doing its best life. So we're getting about 53 here. Let's stand right here and see what we can do to get this setting down to 60. We're going to put this everything to high. Everything goes to high. The VRAM is fine. I'll leave the textures up. But effects, shading, everything else goes to high. We went up 3 FPS. Damn. So something has to drop even more. I didn't want to drop. I think Shadows is going to drop again. Because Shadows always does it. Yep. If Shadows drop to medium. So we're using the high preset with medium shadows and epic textures. And it still is it's gonna hit it's getting me more to 60 now. I can live with this. Ah, we're still dipping though. Huh. Let's drop maybe the foliage. Yeah, no, I want over 60 at all times. Let's drop everything to medium and see what happens. Except for textures. Okay, that was with... Wow, even at medium it still doesn't do it. That's crazy. But it's certain areas in the game that will run at 60, but... Huh. I guess it's just certain areas we just can't get it done. I don't really see the need to go that much further down, because like I said, it will run at 60 a lot of the time. It's just certain areas where I look at certain spots it's going to dip. But I think we could have done high. I believe we could have done the high settings and it would have been fine. I don't need you to climb. You see, like, what I mean? This is what I mean. Like, it's going over 70 right now. But the game will get more intense. It's crazy, the VRAM usage. I wasn't even looking at the VRAM for the RC600, but we're only using about 2 gigs. That's nice. The game does look quite nice, but we're only using 2 gigs of RAM, VRAM. And I'm using about 5 gigs of normal RAM, which is nice. So even if you have a low-end system, this should run. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this high a frame rate, but still, it is quite nice here. We are on the medium preset, like I said, so I'm going to actually dump it back up, anti-aliasing back up, post-processing back up, effects back to high. We'll leave draw distance, everything else, these 4 down here, to medium. I think this is a good trade-off, and we're going to move on with that. Let's go over here and look at the distance to see. But the RX 570 can run this basically at high settings as well, so just keep that in mind. Tchia is very playable. But next we're going to test this on the R9 280X. That's right, we're going to go even lower again and see if the 290 280X is going to have any issues. The frame times are quite nice here. I like the frame times. I think they're even better than the RC600 if I'm being honest with you. Let me look out at the distance. It still is maintaining 60. with some minor dips here and there, but Tchia looks like it's gonna be an easy run to run on the RX 570, and you probably need at least 2 gigabytes of VRAM to run this game. If you have that, it's gonna run really smooth. You can put textures up to ultra if you have 2 or more. Put it to probably medium if you're running with 2 gigabytes though. Probably means that I can also, yeah. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. This has been Tchia. It runs at 60 FPS, even on the RX 570, which is still a beast of a card today, so it's great that it can run these games like this. Always great to know it can still run games. Like I said, we're not on an island right now, so you gotta be careful with it though. So the game probably will get more demanding as we get into an island with more inhabitants, but it does run quite decently right now. I may do another video with the inhabitants if I find that it is much more, graphically intensive, but I think this is running fine. We are hitting over 60 FPS on average. There's only a dip every once in a while. The stutters aren't bad either. I can live with this. I can live with this performance. I've got no time for your rhythm game. It is going to be crazy when I drop this all the way down. You see, like, it gets really demanding here, but the second you look away, the performance goes right back. It's just there that gets really demanding. I guess the draw distance is a bit much there. There's a lot going on screen. Hey, doggo. What are you doing on this island, bro? How did you get here? Did we bring you here? Bruh. Oh, geez, you could even grab the dog. Dog would like to unhand me, woman. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Like I said, we're still testing this out on everything, so I kind of have to move around quickly here to test to the next one, and to the next, and to the next. I'll see you guys next time. It's literally just that area where the frame rate drops. It's crazy. Literally just there. So realistically, this could probably do high all time. Like, they probably didn't even need to drop. I'll be more careful with the R9 280X. I'll see you guys again.